Hey, what up, guys? This is going to be the first video that I do going over a trade that I've ever made. And if you guys don't know me already, I'm Snuffluff. I'm in the drip chat room a little bit. So nice to meet you all. If you guys have never met me or seen any of my other videos, basically I just stream a bunch of World of Warcraft and I do like auctioneering. It's whatever. But this is going to be the first recap video that I do of a stock that I traded today, and I wanted to give you guys some tips on how you can maybe make similar trades, or maybe you can even improve on trades that I've done. And I'm going over a trade today, or a couple of trades I made today on JZZI. To kind of preface the way this thing popped up on my scanners, I have a high volume scanner here in Thinkorswim, and let's see, it's not a NASDAQ stock, so let me go show you the actual scan that I have. Let's see, the high volume 20+% gainers, and this is basically it. So I just scan for 20% gainers that have high enough volume, and then they pop up on my scan list, and I have that scan right over here on the left side. And so whenever I'm looking at charts, whatever, it's popping up on this middle screen here. But anyways, so that's how I saw it on my radar, and I said, oh man, this thing's spiking on some news. I wonder, or it's spiking, but it has no news. And Thinkorswim, they don't have any news for it. So I was like, well, I mean, it's spiking, so obviously there's something going on. So I did a little bit of investigating and found that they had a partnership agreement with National Cybersecurity to protect elderly people from malware. So basically it's a partnership agreement, and that's bullish news. And that's kind of what got me to make this. I watched it run up here, and then it was like consolidating, and I was thinking that it could potentially bounce above 9 cents and keep going. So I bought in, and then it tested the level and came back down. And I said, okay, well, if it dips below 7 cents, I'll go ahead and get rid of it. And it never did. So I just kind of was like looking at it, and it was consolidating. And I alerted the drip chat room at about right here. And I said, yo, this thing's looking like it's aching to move up here. And shout out to Savory Bacon for backing me up on this. And I know he got in and made a profit on this, but yeah, it ended up breaking up 9, and I got out when I saw some sell resistance up high. So I got out at 11.6. I bought in at about just under 8. I think I got at 7.9. Yeah, 7.9 cents. So obviously, if I would have held and sold later, I could have made more profit. But I was just seeing it kind of stall up here, and I said I bet best to get out. And it could have easily just gone back down and faded away, but there's a lot of other chat rooms out there that were obviously looking at this because it proceeded to make new highs of the day. So yeah, that was a successful trade. I made about $1,500 on that trade. And then after it consolidated on the highs, I was thinking, well, maybe this thing could keep going. Maybe it could do a rebound. So it was obviously following this trend line, and then it kind of broke that trend. It was looking like it was going to cup around. And eventually we just got to this point where it just ended up selling off, and now it's back into the single cents. So at this point, it's basically a dead play. But I figured I'd just make this video, throw it out to you guys, see what you thought. But yeah, I hope you guys make better trades than I did out there. I could have made a lot more, but I mean, some people say best to play it safe and book some profits. I end up eating into my profits with this losing trade out here. I'm still up about $750 on the day, so I'm not too worried about it. Tried some other plays and came out with like very marginal losses. This was a big loss, kind of, because it was up there. It was like almost 10%. So it's not good, but considering that you make 20% on the way up, still pretty decent.